All right, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is, hey, all right, what's up? Okay. My name is Drew Vi, and I'm going to leave this space for my other group members to introduce it.
My name's Lena.
My name's Felix.
Nessie.
And I'm Juan.
Yeah, and so on behalf of students making a change at City College of San Francisco, we'd like to introduce you guys to the Robyn Hood Project. All right, so let's get started. Let's be real. We need to stop lying. California is not broke. All right? California is the 8th largest economy in the world. That's more than most countries. We have over 57 Fortune 500 companies that are based in California. We have almost 700,000 millionaires that are living in California, and we have 91 billionaires that are living in California. So do you guys think California is broke? I don't think so.
So this is hella tissues for your issues. So as I'm pulling out all the tissues right here, this is the numerous amounts of issues that we face as community college students. That's a lot, right? A lot of issues, a lot of tissues. So with those issues, we got students are feeling pushed out. We're being ignored. We're not being included into the decisions that are being made that's supposedly supposed to benefit us as students and make the completion rate a lot more higher for us underrepresented students as well. We're fighting for scraps. Who in here feels like they're fighting for scraps? Who up in here feels like they're paying more and more and not even receiving anything at that? Like we're paying for more and receiving less. And it's like with that comes the lack of counselors. Our resources and our retention programs are being taken away, and we're even losing more teachers. And better yet, some of our best teachers that many of us students like.
So enough is enough. I'm tired of paying more and receiving less. I'm tired of seeing teachers being cut, counselors being cut, our classes being cut, and I'm tired of our resources not being there. Us, the Robyn Hood Project, we would support any form of policy that would create revenue for our education. Policies such as taxing that top 1%, the richest of the rich, an extra 1%, that would create $2.5 billion in revenue for our education. Another policy we would support would be the oil severance tax, which would also create $2.5 billion for our education. So that's $5 billion. Right now, we're $3 billion in the hole for our education. With $5 billion, not only would we cover all those $3 billion, but a little bit more. A little bit more for our education, for our resources, and for us. In the spirit of Robyn Hood, we would take from the rich and give to us, the poor.
We're seeking $25,000 to launch this monumental campaign to educate students whose programs and pathways to success are most impacted by underfunding. To organize these students, these at-risk youth, college youth, into student-empowered and student-supported groups and activists and lobbyists, and to mobilize them around issues, bills, and campaigns that support progressive revenue for higher education. We're going to bring SPAC to SAC.
So what's so exciting about this project is that we have had so many discussions about the resources that we're lacking, the experiences that we have in counseling, how we're not getting the right guidance, how our teachers don't look like us, how we can't get into classes, right? A lot of what's at the root of the problem is that we don't have the money, right? So we don't have the money to support all of the projects that we have here. We can't get that money from our school right now. That's why we're here, right? So we're really excited to dig deep and change the system in California structurally from the bottom. And in that regard, this is very innovative. So what kind of impact are we going to have? We figured, well, let's set our goal so we can not only change our community, our local community, but change the entire education system in California. So we figured we should probably just save higher education because no one else is doing it right now. So sustainability, not only is $5 billion of revenue annually very sustainable, but so is educating our next generation of leaders, so that not only do we have education now, but we can pass that on to future generations and to our kids and their kids' kids, right? So how are we going to do this, right? So we talked about mobilizing, we talked about organizing, and the best way to do that is to see how our communities communicate. For most, that could be Facebook. For some, that could be Twitter. And for others, it might be text messaging systems. So SMAC's really excited to look into the different uses of media that will give the greatest impact. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.